One thing I wish somebody would have told me is you don't have to go by everything your midwife tells you how to do something. For instance, if your baby doesn't like to get burped over the shoulder, but your midwife says, oh, you have to do it that way, but he likes being burped like on your lap, just do it that way. Like, every baby's different, every mum's different, and it's just whatever.
The first few weeks from being home are really hard, so take it easy and let anyone help you, and make sure you talk to people that are there for you.
Like a Hellcat.
Back to my channel, it's me, Amy Jane Jagger. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do, and keep yourself notified by pressing the bell next to the subscribe button. If you want to follow me on my Instagrams, they will be in the description below, as well as my last video that I recorded. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the parent tag that I've been seeing around YouTube for a while now. I will put some videos in the description below of other YouTubers that have done this video before me. If you didn't know, I am pregnant with a little boy who's due in February. I'm very excited, February 2020. So the parent tag is basically a lot of topics to do with being a parent and things like that, and our opinions or your opinion on that kind of topic. Obviously I haven't yet had my son, but I do have a lot of opinions, and everyone else is entitled to their own opinion. If you have a completely different opinion to me, then that's your opinion. So a well-spoken topic is baby wearing, and personally I think it's a really good idea, especially if you're getting on public transport and you don't really want to take a buggy. It is a really good idea to have baby wearing, like when you wear them on your front or your back or however you want to wear, you know, baby wearing. Because I know someone and I was with her and I said I'd wait at a bus stop with her, and we waited for 15 minutes for a bus. The bus finally come. Bearing in mind it was late at night, it was about 9 o'clock at night, and she had a 4-month-old with her, sleeping in the buggy. And she couldn't get on that bus because there's already 2 buggies on that bus. He said, sorry, you can't get on. So she was like, okay. So she was like, can you check the bus times again for me? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, 20 minutes. And she was like, okay. And I was like, what happens if you can't get on that bus? She was like, then I'm going to have to wait again and again and again until there's a bus free for me. And I was like, I won't be able to do that. So if I'm going to travel quite far or I want to get a bus, I think I will try the baby wearing. Even with buggies, you can just throw your stuff underneath it or have a bag around it and things like that. And I think a buggy is so much easier as well to have everything you need. So I think I will have a buggy, but I will try out the baby wearing.
Hello, and sorry to interrupt the video, but make sure you go and support this lovely lady and her Instagram page that she's created, Beths Boutique XO. She sells lovely items on there, and there's loads of things on there, so you could be interested in any of them. It's not just one type of thing, it's all different things. So go check her Instagram page out, and yeah.
Next topic. So the next topic is adoption, and my opinion on adoption is, I think it's a beautiful thing if, say for example, you fall pregnant and you believe it's not the right time for you to have this baby and have this child and raise them, and you don't feel it's right for you, and you feel like you want to give them up for adoption to a family that will love them better than you think you will, or a family that have more than you or something, and you think they're going to have a better life, then that is absolutely beautiful, especially for the people that can't conceive babies and they find it really difficult, and then for you to give them that is the most wonderful gift ever. Personally, I would never give my child up for adoption, that's just me, but I do think it's beautiful with adoption, and people who adopt children that need it as well, like teenagers or children like babies and stuff like that. Like you think, oh yeah, let me foster or let me adopt because there's children out there that need my help, even if you can have kids and you adopt because you feel like there's other children out there that need my help. So as I've already said, I'm having a little boy. I'm not saying that boys can't get piercings, they can, but it's most common for baby girls or girls to get like their ears pierced here when they're younger. Personally, I did get my ears pierced when I was 3 months old. I think my mum got my ears pierced and I love it. I love my ears pierced. I don't wear them at the moment. I haven't got them in at the moment because I can't find any nice ones because I'm allergic to certain earrings. Like I can only wear like real, I think sterling silver or real gold. It's just crazy. But I know a lot of people out there like, you shouldn't get your baby's ears pierced. What about when they're older and they don't want them? You're going to scar them for life. Why would you do that? And then some people are like, it looks cute. Or some people are like, why would you just want your baby to look cute when in the future they could be like, this looks ugly on me, and it might not suit them, you know what I mean? But I don't know, if I did have a little girl, I don't know if I would get her ears pierced or not as a baby. I don't know if I'd wait until she's older. That's just a debate that I have with myself as well, to be honest. So don't laugh at me, but I can't say this word. But the next topic is circumcision. Circumcision. I can't do it. I give up. Circumcision. Circumcision. So there's a lot of debate about this as well, and obviously I am having a son, and I think the only reason I would go with that surgery for him is medical reason. If he had to have it done, if it was something life-threatening, or he just had to have it done, that surgery, then I would have that surgery done for him. But if there's no need for that surgery, then I wouldn't have that surgery for him if there's no need. And I know a lot of people that are religious, they get this done. Personally, I'm not religious, and I'm not saying just religious people get this done, because they don't. Some people just think it's better for them. I think I'm not going to go, I just might as well, if they're older and they want to get it done, maybe. But when they're little, no, unless you know, it's life-threatening or he needs it to be done, then. Breastfeeding formula and combination. What am I going to do, why, and which is better? Personally, I want to try to breastfeed, but I don't know quite yet. I really do want to breastfeed, but if I can't personally breastfeed, then obviously I'm going to have to do formula or something. But I do want to try breastfeeding. I'm not saying if you don't breastfeed, you're not a good mum, because every mum is different and every baby is different. So some babies prefer formula or some babies prefer breast milk, do you know what I mean? Like, everyone is different, and it's how you feel as well. If you're comfortable, if you've got comfort, how it makes your mood, because sometimes it can make you really low, like your self-esteem and stuff, or it can make you really high, your self-esteem. So it's kind of like really different. It just depends on the situation, to be honest. So I was thinking about expressing my breast milk as well, so like my partner can feed the baby and my family or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but combination as well. I was thinking about doing combination later on, so when he's about 4 months, because then it gets him, not 4 months, maybe a bit older than that, I'm not too sure yet, but it just gets him into that the process of changing to formula milk, because obviously I'm not going to breastfeed him for the rest of his life. That makes sense. Should you punish your child by smacking them? So personally, I don't agree with smacking your child. I know that some people do agree with it, and that's fair enough. That's your way of raising your child, you know what I mean? But like, not harmful. As long as you don't hurt your child, like you physically hurt them, mark them, bruise them, then it's okay. So say for example, I think I would do this as well, like say if he went to grab something and it made him in danger, I would tap him on his hand. Or if he is naughty, I might tap his bum, but not hard. I would not mark him, I would not bruise him. I'd literally just a little tap, like you just tap something. I don't even know how to explain, but I would never physically hurt my child ever, or mentally in that case, I wouldn't hurt my child. Vaccinations. Now with vaccinations, I had all my vaccinations when I was younger, from the age of I think 8 weeks all the way until now actually, because I've just had my whooping cough one not that long ago, and I'm gonna have my flu jab soon. So vaccinations I really do agree with. I know some people are really against it and they say no, it does this, it does that, it's bad, it's got more bad than good, but actually doing research, vaccinations have more good done than more bad. I know there is that risk, but I'd rather take that little risk for him to be vaccinated, if that makes sense. No, I don't want him to catch something and put his life in danger when he could have a vaccination to stop that from happening. Public school, private school, or homeschooling. Personally, I went to public school from nursery until year 6, and then with secondary school as well, from year 7 to year 9.5, and then I didn't go to school for 2 years for different reasons. I think a year and a half maybe, and then I was put into like a small school. It wasn't a private, it was still public, but it wasn't, you couldn't just get in there, like you couldn't just apply and get in. It's like for other reasons kind of thing. But I think public school will be good for my son. I know some people think private school is amazing, but there's a lot of debate out there that private school is exactly the same as public school, you just have to pay for it. And with homeschooling, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. If there's a reason for you to be homeschooled, say for example you think it's more beneficial, but Don't you want your child to get out there and experience meeting friends and doing silly stuff and all that, you know? And I know people say, yeah, you can homeschool them and put them into social clubs or do a hobby and stuff, but it's everyone's opinion is different. So that's it for this parent tag video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, then I'm sorry it wasn't a good video for you, but you still watched it to the end, so thank you. But anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and I will be back with another video next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.